There's a chance that I could go blind, and there's a chance that this eyeball could drop down, and if the eyeball drops down, then you're stuck like that, really. And I have had 4 major procedures, totaling minimum of £48,000.
I've also had 4 procedures, totaling around 20,000 so far. I would guess that you've had a breast augmentation or reconstruction. Maybe you lost a lot of weight and needed like the removal of excess skin.
No.
I don't think you've had any face surgery. I think you look beautiful.
Thank you.
Was I a little bit right?
No, but I'm very happy that that was your answer, but no, that's not true.
Then I have no idea.
My ex in 2011, basically, he beat me up, he kicked my head around like a football. I had to have my whole face reconstructed. I actually thought that it was just the one time that he punched me off the chair and I was unconscious, and the last thing I can remember was he kicked me in the face and I blacked out and can't remember anything after that. Would you like to see me pictures?
I think that'd be very helpful.
Okay. So I had 2 broken cheekbones, broken nose, shattered eye sockets, shattered jaw, fractures to the skull. They had to get all the top surgeons from the country round a table because they didn't know how to put my face back together again. It was in that many parts. Yeah. Second one, I had to go back in and get the surgery done again because they didn't put enough plates in and my face just started collapsing. I had to go back and get some plates removed that had been infected. My jaw still clicks now. It just clicked actually then. It gets lockjaw and I struggled to open my mouth. I think the longest time was 3 days that I couldn't open my mouth for. I can only remember certain things that come into my brain about all the surgeries that happened, and they wanted me to sign a form to say that they can do the surgery, but there's a chance that I could go blind, and there's a chance that this eyeball could drop down, and if the eyeball drops down, then you're stuck like that, really. And I remember sitting there thinking, I can't even believe that this is happening to me. Like, this is just crazy. I think it's something that you never really truly get over, and it took me a lot of confidence building in myself. I think I'm on the right path. A little bit of Botox, a little bit of lip fillers helped. I've always loved hair and beauty and decided that I wanted to open a salon, and I opened it through the Princess Trust. I've now gone on to set up a charity offering free pamper packages to people who've been through domestic abuse. I feel like that's why I survived that attack, was to go on to help people, really, because I think realistically I shouldn't really be here with all the injuries that I had.
Currently, I've had 4 surgeries.
Okay. I'm going to start with maybe face, because you've got really good bone structure. You've got really nice eyes. Like, I'm going to say something around the eyes, maybe. Can I ask maybe hair? And that's because I'm a hairdresser. I think the hairline is not what you'd normally see. Like, it's perfect. So I'm going to say maybe hair, something like a hair transplant or...
Wow.
Got me thinking that you've changed things a little bit.
You could say that.
Yeah. To change your appearance to something's happened and you want to reinvent yourself, maybe. So can you give me a list of your surgeries? I
had my kind of inner corners filled, transplanted from the back of my head to the front of my head. One surgery was reconstructive. I've had rhinoplasty, I've had a breast augmentation and laser eye surgery as a pre-step for facial feminization surgery because I'm transgender. Little hairline. I was 16 here. I see kind of loneliness in my eyes, you know. When I was about 12 or 13, I came across the word transsexual. And it was an eye-opener for me because I'd always had difficulty.
Was the reconstruction, the breast reconstruction?
It was the rhinoplasty.
Okay.
I was attacked by a group of men in my hometown. They broke my nose, they deviated my septum. So I couldn't breathe through my nose for a while. When people ask me, actually, so, like, have you had the op? Sometimes I'll say that's between me and the man in between my legs, because that's really only who it matters to.
Yeah.
And I don't go around asking cisgender people what's in between their legs, you know. In the trans community, we call it bottom surgery, altering the genitalia from a penis to a vagina or a vagina to a penis. On the NHS, I've had consultations, been approved for it because you have to go through kind of 2 psychological assessments. And I feel like that would be my final step.
Yeah.
And I still have what I feel like progress needs to be made. My face and my voice take centre stage, and I think because that's recognisable, that's what recognises me as trans.
Isn't it really funny that we've both said, like you said, nothing on my face, and I said nothing on your body, looking at each other. That's probably the first thing that we see when we look at ourselves, but it just shows that it's not what other people see at all, because I would never have thought it.